That battle with our rival, that was a lot. That's actually minorly difficult. He feels hideous. You rub the captain's back. Thank you, I'm feeling much better now. All I needed was a back rub. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I'll show you, if I weren't so sick. You can have this hidden machine. Each cut to your Pokemon, and you can see cut anytime. Using cut, you can chop down small trees. Why not try it with the trees around Vermilion City? What's in the bucket? Yuck, shouldn't have looked. Yeah, that's what I expected. How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. So, we haven't went up there yet. That's the only place we haven't went on the SS Anne. And we're gonna heal, and we're gonna go up there. Mmm. Delicious potato chip. I also just really like carrots. Just like regular plain, like the petite carrots. They're so good. Why do I eat 5 bags of chips a day? I do not. I actually haven't really been eating potato chips until the last like couple weeks when I kind of been back into them. I kind of actually got sick of them for a long time. He feels ill. He stepped out to get some air. Am I seasick? No. Mmm. Oh, I love lightly salted. These are just salt and pepper. They're from ATB, which is the local Texas grocery store, which is amazing. Everyone loves ATB. Yeah, a lot of time they are too salty. These are like more peppery than anything, which is kind of awesome. But if you overdo like eating potato chips, you can just like look at a bag of potato chips and be like, oh, never again. And I felt like that for a while. Most of the time, if I want a quick and filling snack, I just have like a nice peanut butter sandwich with some like low-calorie wheat bread. Peanut butter is delicious. Constrict. Nice try. I'm just gonna... No, that's not Psyche. I'm just gonna confusion you off the field. He was careless. Yeah, it is pretty much. Like, bread is not as common as like rice and stuff in other countries. And I kind of like rice more than regular bread, if I'm being honest. Rice is delicious. It's an amazing side dish. Another Machop, but this will be easy to beat. Not in a long time. Have I ever visited another country? Not in a long time. At this point, we're trying to power level Magikarp. The king of carps. Gotta use withdrawal. Good for it. So we've gonna have 100%ed the SSN, which is nice. Not like it's needed, but still. Stuck in a Chinese village or an African village for 6 months. Probably Chinese village. Well, actually, it depends on what part of China, and if it's hot or cold. I feel like the weather in Africa would be harder for me, probably. But that's just me. I don't know, if they're both really remote, it's probably both equally as difficult. There the SSN goes as I slam potato chips into my mouth hole. Look at its beauty. Goodbye, boat. We'll never see you again. Okay, so the SSN is gone, and oh, we have cut now, so we can do surge. I kind of want to see what's over here. Let's just do surge first. Boot up the PC, which PC should be accessed. Move Pokemon. Get JL. So, who do I want to get rid of? I like Raticate, I want to keep him. I like just having them on normal. I like having... Man, I actually think I'm good without Chicken for now. Because I don't need to use Fly, and it just hasn't really been super great. Be stuck in North Korea for 1 year, wear a Trump shirt in the US for 1 month. I'd say the Trump shirt because I'd probably die in North Korea. Alright. EMKs. Thank you, Automod. I'm gonna teach Robert Cut. He can be my HM meal. I get rid of Scary Face. Machine set. Place the disc directly on forehead. I mean, North Korea, people probably wouldn't like me there. I talk about freedom and whatnot. Would I like to use Cut? Yes. Oh, right, the gym puzzle. Great. I remember and don't like this. Let's just get the battle out of the way. Are you saying they wouldn't like a gay American? I don't think they would, no. We'll just switch into JL. And we'll dig. Dude, I don't think he would like me. Partly because I referred to Kim Jong-un on stream before as Kim Jong the Fat One. Kim Jong the Fat One. I should have got Spearow instead of Pidgey. I just don't feel like Pidgeot's very good. Maybe I should have had Farfetch'd on my team to be the HM meal. Oh well. Dale dug a hole. John Luke, my rat that he's named after, used to love digging holes. Could you eat raw fish? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I love sushi. I love poke. Raw fish, the texture of it tastes delicious. Engineer Bioli. Spent the orb of voltage. And he scratched at me. I'll just dig. Can you dig it? I can. Discord overlay, what do you mean? I don't see any Discord overlay. Yeah, there's nothing on here. Yeah, no, I want to do that. Oh. Yeah, no, that was Nintendo's friend system. One of my Japanese friends. Only trash here, only trash here. Only trash here. Only trash. Trash. There's a switch. Oh fuck. That was a layup and I fucked it up. Ah, fuck. Why did I do that? I would start pressing B instead of A. Why did they even make this? It's so annoying. There we go. Why does Nintendo Online services historically suck? I watched a YouTube video on how it's always been bad. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think they really put a lot into online infrastructure. I just want my Magikarp to be swole. I want to know all the things. And then boop. That slam is not gonna jam. That was a bad time to use quick attack. Player defeated Gentleman Tucker. I almost thought it said Gentleman Trucker. It's like, I'm a gentleman and a trucker. I truck and I gentleman. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis, the same as I'll do to you. There was a war? Yeah, I know that theory. The Kanto War theory. You remember Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii and the zombie mode was low quality and laggy. It's nostalgic to think about it. Oh yeah, I remember that too. It's really funny that they even made that for the Wii. The Wii was like, we're gonna have mature games, and then the Wii just ended up being bad. Dig. Alright, boom. Magikarp gained experience, JL gained experience. Surge is about to send in Pikachu. And we'll just put JL back out. Why are Nintendo bad with in-games despite being a huge profitable company? I just think they don't know that part of the market. JL used Dig. It was super effective. We'll just swap back into Mario Kart. We'll swap back into Mario Kart. Oh my god. Ah, it doesn't affect jail. Wait, why'd I mud slap? Oh well. Double team. Ouch. Yeah, Doug Trio just like one-shot that gem. That's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Take this Thunder Badge. Maybe don't have your gym next to the Diglett Cave. Cranks up your Pokemon speed, lets your Pokemon fly. You're special, take this. Name Shockwave, teach you to an electric Pokemon. I mean, I don't really think people want Call of Duty on the Switch anyway. Like if I was gonna play it, I'd play it on PC. Let's heal our Pokemon, then let's go get our bike. Then we got the voucher. I like that the stream is like way more stable on my cellular internet than my actual dedicated internet. Excuse me. Do you think Nintendo games require less resources compared to PC or consoles? I do. I feel like Nintendo's always kind of been that way though, where they build specifically for their hardware and they don't like overuse things. Sometimes Nintendo games are just a disaster though, like what's it called? Scarlet Violet. That's a bike voucher. And then cut the tree down. The bike is not as useful now because you just have the running shoes. And they're good enough. Register the bicycle. Bicycle. And then now we'll go over here. And we'll do some trainer trainer paddles. I'm good, but don't cheat. Why did you accuse me of cheating, Eddie? It's so weird that Pokemon actually had abilities this generation. Oh, that hurts. I'll give her right back tenfold though. Yeah, I just feel like Nintendo has a different approach to making video games. For better or worse. Sometimes it works in their favor, sometimes it doesn't. Magical Leaf. Not be evaded. I'll take that over Double Slap. Crashian. Okay, there's just something up then. That sucks. Oh, that might be on your end actually. Because I just checked stream alerts and there are no dropped frames or anything. Ah, Drowsy. Go, Magikarp. You're the king of carp. Wow, Magikarp sucks. Thank goodness, because otherwise it'd be out of luck. If it disabled my one attacking move. Confusion. Anyway, what I was going to say is I don't think Nintendo pushes the boundary of their gamer hardware and PC. They really did push some things on the Switch. The company that ported Doom onto the Switch, that was kind of an impossible port. It was actually extremely impressive. Like, there are some things that Nintendo does do well with hardware. In software, like there's some things Nintendo does very well with game optimization, and some that leaves a bit to be desired. Like, Scarlet and Violet is forever going to be an example of them making just graphical games that were absolute dog shit, but they sold anyway because Pokemon. I could barely finish Scarlet Violet. It was just such a slog for me. He has a horsey, okay. I love how chunky and cute Raticate is. Smokescreen, Nintendo's most boundary-pushing console or device. I'd probably say the Switch. It literally changed things. We have an entire industry of PC handhelds now because of the Switch. Yeah, look at the 3DS, and I feel like the 3DS was kind of mid. It was just the DS with a gimmick. I know people loved it, and it had some good games, but I don't really think it was boundary pushing. Hit it with a karate chop. Punish it. For being a Magnemite. Punish it. The N64, as much as I like it and as nostalgic as I am, I don't think it was boundary pushing either. I think the PS1 really won that console generation, if I'm gonna be real with everyone. Even though I liked my N64. Sonic Boom. Another Magnemite, oh, Magneton, I guess. And we're just gonna do the dance. And we're just trading ineffective hits back and forth. Superphonic. The GameCube probably could have won its generation if it didn't use mini discs. It was actually very powerful. Finally, Maggie Harvest 20. You know what that means? You call me a spark plug, excuse me. I mean, Magikarp finally gets to evolve. We're no longer stuck with the carp. Gyarados learned Bite. Can I teach it? Water Pulse now? Yes. They did mini disc to cut down on piracy, I believe. Let's heal real quick. Piracy has always been an issue with video games. PlayStation 1 had an emulator called Bleem, I believe, that could play PS1 games on the PC and clone them and stuff, which Bleem actually set the precedent for emulation in courts in America. And with that note, everybody on YouTube, I will see my YouTube people in the next one.